They have
Sweet
pizzazz. Sometimes a good
true.
boy, you need to also have swag. You need to come
Let's talk about that.
Those are the things girls like.
Not be coming and say sister.
Let's talk about that, because he might have PS5, but he ain't got game.
Yeah.
So a lot of church boys and a lot of really Christian boys, good guys, they are too stuck up.
And that's
welcome back to our channel. We welcome you once again. I go by the name Ayo, and I'm here with some beautiful, amazing people. Okay, one special guest and one special person who is not a guest. Your guest is as good as mine. I'm here with my wife Ope, and obviously together we're called Ayo Ope, but we're here tonight with a special guest in the person of Adeti KB.
Just call me Tokas.
AKA Tokas. Actually, we should call it Barrister Adetokunbo.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
AKA Tokas.
Yeah.
How you doing, Tokas?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Nice to have you.
Nice to have you on.
Nice to be here.
Tokunbo happens to be. Do you want to introduce yourself? Your relationship with us?
Okay, yeah. So I happen to be Ayo's brother. And yeah, of course, Ope's brother as well, by extension. Yeah, Ayo's
younger brother. Okay. So Tokunbo is my younger.
Can't you guys see the resemblance though? They look like, even when Momo's in the beginning, Momo was a bit confused. She's like, Daddy!
Yeah.
Daddy!
True.
She wasn't sure because the resemblance is a lot, I think.
So Tokunbo is my younger brother, my aburo, as we say in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria. So ladies and gentlemen, you guys said you want to hear more of these roundtable type talks, and obviously we've been having some explosive series around dating, marriage, and love, and everything in between. Okay, so tonight, because anyways it's nice where we are, we are going to be doing a flip side, isn't it? We're going to be looking at the flip side, the other side of the coin, okay? And literally just been having a chit chat with our brother Adetokunbo, all right? So we want to understand things from a bachelor's perspective, from a single man's perspective as well, okay?
So one of the things that we got from Oyen is the fact that for women, the market is, should we say bad, for want of a better word? It's not
good guys out there.
There's no good guys out there.
The market is not bullish.
It's not bullish. Exactly. From a man's point of view, what's the market like? As in looking for girls, looking for that lifelong partner. What is the market like?
So I will say that.
You say ha.
So I'll say that it's. I think what the issues the girls have, the guys also have, right? So I think the guys just feel that most of these girls have casted.
In what sense?
Casted.
You don't cast.
In what sense?
Casted in the sense that most of these girls are out there, so to speak. Do you understand?
What's out there?
Out there meaning that.
Feel free.
Out there meaning that they're not. They're not wife materials. Let me put they're not wife materials. Let me just put it that way. That's what they feel. Do you understand? Every guy's looking for a wife material. Do you understand? No guy wants to date a girl that is always in the club every Friday. That's the truth.
But even the same guy that's with her in the club every Friday.
He doesn't want to get married to her. That's the truth, right?
So basically, wait. Let's unpack that one. So basically, you're saying that the guy who is going to the club every Friday with this particular girl, that's just for show.
Most likely.
That is not really who he wants to marry.
I might not be 100% correct too.
Most times. That's
just it. Yeah.
That's based on.
That's based on
what's happening.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Based on what's happening. I mean, if it is once in a while, I mean, definitely it's all right. Do you understand? And again, most of the ladies now, you find out that they're not. I won't say well cultured, right? I have to use the word guardedly, but most of them probably brought up from home properly, but decided to just abandon home training and just yawo. You understand?
So you need to explain what yawo means.
What yawo means just.
So they literally lost their home training.
That's it. They're just on the frolic of their own. Right? So I think that's a problem guys have now. And again, social media influence. A lot of social media influence. You know, you go on Twitter, you see somebody saying do this way to ladies are following this way, some guys do this, and everybody so nobody even thinks, nobody processes
confusion everywhere.
Everybody just follows the bandwagon followership movement. They are doing it this way, I'm doing it this way. They said don't do this on Instagram, I'm not doing it. You understand? Nobody even, nobody
even questions things.
Nobody tries to reason, tries to break things down. We don't have all those anymore, right? So that's it. So I mean, for both ladies and for guys as well.
I was gonna ask, you think the same rule applies to the guys?
Yeah, it applies to the guys now. Yeah, it applies to the guys. It applies to the guys, definitely.
So that means you're saying that means there's scarcity of wife material.
There's scarcity of wife material and scarcity of husband material. That's the truth.
It's all of those born after 1990. Before 1990, it was all good. The rest of you.
But the thing is that you know, so I think it's probably just societal stuff.
Of course,
right?
It's the internet.
Yeah, internet. No, societal stuff in terms of what society expects of you as a guy.
Yeah.
And expects of you as a lady, right? So
let's unpack this now, because I feel like this is actually a problem, and I think it's become more heightened to me as obviously I've got 3 girls now, and you can just see what's expected of them and what's expected of maybe boys their age. Yeah. And I think sometimes we forget that these are the boys that our girls are actually going to get married to.
Correct.
But we're not giving them, we're giving them a blight. We're allowing them, we're saying, no, they're just boys. We're giving them, free reign. But they're going to grow up to be those men that we're telling our children to run from.
No, I totally agree. So I think there needs to be a lot more education for
guys
boys.
As well,
So literally, as these boys are growing up and becoming teenagers,
keep educating them.
Yes, literally educate these boys.
And even being an example for them.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to see
good
those
examples, set those boundaries for them, and make them, actually, adhere to those things. Because, as you said, these are the guys that would, and that's why we're seeing a lot of girls who are good, keeping themselves, doing the right thing, and then the guys are just there. Doesn't have sense.
But some girls too, they like bad boys.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's talk about that. You know what? Yeah. You know what I've noticed, but I'll let you talk about that. So what do you mean by some girls? So they're saying some good girls, like bad boys.
Yeah, some good girls like bad boys.
It's like Tokaso's got a personal experience. Like, did they reject you because you're a good boy?
I'm a good boy.
Exactly.
No.
You lost out to
David brothers don't face rejection.
Exactly.
We don't like options.
Options. Plenty.
Options.
Yeah.
Funny enough, because I remember those days. And let me not talk too much.
So were you the good boy?
I've always been a good boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
So even right from school days, Unilag and everything, secondary,
greater cockeyes,
university days, right? The club boys
were the ones
that the babes wanted to. You see, girls that go to fellowship. Friday, Saturday, it's club boys they want to be with.
Wow.
Right?
So why do you think that is so? Why do you think the girls?
Mel movies were telling the truth?
They were actually.
They were telling the truth.
Telling the truth.
Because you always see the girl and you'll be thinking, no, this can't really happen.
No, let's quickly dive into that one. So why do you think the fellowship girls liked the bad boys, liked the club boys?
Because they have sweet mouths, they have
sweet
pizzazz. Sometimes a good boy, you need to also have swag. You need to
let's talk about that.
Those are the things girls like.
Not be coming and say sister.
Let's talk about that, because he might have PS5, but he ain't got game. So a lot of church boys and a lot of really Christian boys, good guys, they are too stuck up.
And that's
So they are too, again, I don't like saying too spiritual, but for want of a better word, right? As you said,
I think stuck up is the right word.
Too stuck up. It's not everything that needs to be, sister, how are you? The Lord said to me when I was praying in my closet, it was laid in my spirit that I should call you. No.
Sometimes, baby girl, have fun.
Exactly. I was just thinking about you, and I just thought to give you a call, just to let you know I miss you.
Yeah.
It's not a sin to do that, It's not a situation. Trust me, no, I've seen this too many times. So these guys are boring.
Yeah.
Boring, exactly.
Very
and it is okay to be a good guy, to be spirit-filled and be fun.
Yeah.
Because that's why we're losing our girls to these guys because our guys are not, they need to up their game, bro. They're not relatable. You need to up your game, bro.
That's correct.
You know, and it's not just PS5. It's not
Maybe
just.
you guys should do a class on, because you guys were church boys now, so like a class.
Yeah, we were church boys. We were PKs.
Yeah, but
you know, like pastors' kids, church boys, and everything. And obviously, to be honest, as pastors' kids, maybe we should talk about that. As pastors' kids, you actually get a lot of attention from the opposite sex. Because there's a spotlight on you.
Because they want you to flop, or
no, it's just like they like you, just the idea that you're the pastor's, and then child. You know you have some swag, and then you're a fine boy, you know, and then all of those things.
Davis as well.
And then you're a Davis, you know. So we got a lot of attention, you know, from the opposite sex, but God helped us, you know, to be able to.
God helped us, so
because
let me just give you a story. So it must have been one of the churches I won't mention. A while ago, a long time ago, about some 12 years ago, 13 years ago. So there's something I used to do. Maybe I don't know if it was a bad habit, right? So when I see people are far off, I just wink at them. I just say bad, I wink.
No, I think I had that bad habit too. But
honestly, it was nothing. It was just a habit. Just that.
So when you greet somebody
to girls or to guys or to anybody?
It was to girls.
Maybe to girls.
So you actually know it
so
was
that's
something.
how word now came to me. So a babe told somebody that I knew. I mean, her friend. We had a mutual friend, right? That I'm always trying to seduce her. So I said, seduce her how? So anytime I see her, I'm always winking at her. And everything that she's getting to like me. So I said no. I said see, that actually is just a bad habit that I do it. I don't even know when I do it sometimes. That's the truth. I'm like,
I'm done. You had to stop.
I had to just
winking.
And I just stopped it.
Because if your eye causes you to sing, you
block it out. Literally.
So you say you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to say.
Seduce is a very deep
word. Yeah, and maybe then I was probably just.
Yeah, you're probably just like 18, 19, 20.
University, maybe like second year or first year in my uni. I'm
so no, I mean, interesting stuff. So a lot to learn from that. That you know, we should not be sending wrong signals.
Wrong signals, yeah. True,
because that's another thing.
Yeah.
That I've noticed that you know a lot of guys, and funny enough, girls too are guilty of. So a lot of single people, and maybe why do they do that? So. Let us again. We're moving. We're just diving. We're
just coming up and down.
But so you were winking, and somehow it was the wrong signal. You did not know.
I had no idea.
You know. But there's some people that know that okay, I don't want this girl,
but I'm still gonna.
But I'm going to just carry on flirting with her or just playing with her, and you know that. The guy knows that okay, this is not the girl I want.
Exactly.
And the girl does that as well. So why do you think people do that? Why do you think a guy would do something like that? Would, you know, just be playing with a girl.
String a girl along.
And string, that's the word I'm looking for. String her along, you know. I'm not saying you, just in general.
I'm just thinking. So I think firstly, it would be that maybe just the thrill. I don't know. Just flirting. That's what flirting is about. Just a thrill about it, you know. Yeah.
So feel good.
And just trying to test your skills, so to speak. You're trying to test your skills, you understand? Trying to sharpen your skills as well.
It's the
you understand? Yes. Yeah, using the bouncing off your skills on the babe, seeing how she reacts.
And then you like that the guy likes that reaction.
Yeah, I like that reaction.
It kind of boosts his ego.
Every guy still likes that reaction. Like when you wow, I still got it. Like
I still got game.
Yeah.
So So and then the girl is just like, oh my god, I'm now falling in love, because that what happens is, you know, the girl is now falling in love with this guy, and you know this guy is just like, we're just friends. Like you know, I don't really see you like that. But meanwhile, the girl has loved up. Telling her family, telling her sister. Yeah. But I think again, just from my own perspective, I think when the girl does it, it is because again, she likes attention and the guy is giving her attention.
Yeah, definitely.
So as long as
when a girl does it to a guy.
Yeah, when a girl does it to a guy, that's stringing the guy along, right?
Pity.
So yeah, so it could be. So I was saying that because she likes the attention.
Yeah.
And then so you're saying that she pities him.
Yeah. Because you don't want to. I think every girl, most girls are quite aware. We've been raised consciously or subconsciously to always consider a man's ego. So if, you know, it seems like the guy's kind of liking you or something, you want to let him down gently. You don't want to hurt his feelings.
You don't want to break his heart.
You don't want to break his heart.
So you just kind of
pity him.
Pity him. And a lot of people are actually in relationship out of
pity. Thank you.
Even so people get married out of pity.
Yeah. A lot of people.
Yes.
A lot of people. That's a problem.
A big problem.
Very serious problem.
I also think that some women will string the guy along until they get the real guy that they want.
Yes. Because they don't want to be alone.
Because they don't want to be alone.
True. I know people who do that.
Scary.
That is very bad.
Yeah, very bad.
Because
that's scary.
And something that I think there's something that some girls don't understand. I think ladies need to understand that guys also get their hearts broken, you know.
Do they? I thought they had heart of steel.
Seriously, like guys, and when a guy actually has a heartbreak,
he goes angry. You destroy the next 10 women
exactly
because of that one.
Yeah,
it doesn't recover. It actually takes the grace of God to recover from a serious. Say, you think, and obviously, we've been hearing so many things about this whole paternity fraud and paternity test.
That's even.
Bro, I know one guy. This guy, he obviously he was depressed after he found out that his child
was not
his. This guy committed suicide. So that is a level of heartbreak. Like my wife went to the extent.
She criminalized.
So what is your take on that? On this whole thing about
paternity fraud,
paternity, and how, you know, girls are taking pregnancy from somewhere and giving it to somebody else?
No, I think it should be criminalized. Seriously, because
that's speaking as a lawyer.
No, because it's one thing to do it and let the person know.
Yes.
That, man, that's happened though. This is not your child. This is for somebody else. And if you're going to stay, let's work it out. If you're not going to stay, you can go.
Yeah.
Or not to now string him along.
Yeah.
Now, because yes, that's fraud, false pretense.
Yeah.
Because you make him spend money on the child.
That is not.
Believing that is his child.
Yeah.
Which is a criminal offense.
Yeah, that's true.
It should be criminalized.
Let's write the law. It needs to be criminalized.
Yeah, it needs to be criminalized. To be honest.
That's true.
I agree.
And it's done too many times.
Custodial sentencing.
Too many times. It's been done too many times.
So rampant.
It's so rampant in Nigeria, isn't it?
In Nigeria now. So rampant.
That's too sad.
Right?
I think it's all over the world.
It's so bad now that most men now just go behind their wives, you know,
to just do the test.
Yes, DNA test. Just do it. So
but do you think that's any different from a guy that has a child outside and doesn't tell his wife? Paternity fraud, yeah. Do you think it's different from a child?
Totally different.
Why?
Extremely different.
Extremely different.
Because one, the main difference is that you make the man believe that is his child. If I have a child outside, you don't think that is your child.
No, but you've made your wife or whoever it is believe that it's just her and her children alone. Meanwhile, you have another child, so you are already
I get you.
financially lying because you've got money that you're putting into a whole new family, a whole new child, without her knowing.
It's slightly different.
It's slightly different. It's bad. That's also
it's equally as bad.
Very bad, but it's definitely different. It's definitely different.
I think the other one, the paternity fraud, is worse.
Why?
Is the other one maternity fraud now?
No, it's not maternity fraud. It's just straight up cheating, lying.
So that's it. Yeah.
The last time you were on our channel, which was 5 or 6 years ago, you were single, isn't it? And last time I checked, you know, you're not married.
Yeah.
I believe you're still single. So do you want to tell us why do you think guys are still single? Generally.
Exactly.
Okay, let me. I was going to answer it that way, anyways. Okay. I'll say firstly, maybe time. So I think generally guys do not put in so much time, or they're not intentional about their time. You know, putting in a lot of time into trying to meet a babe or trying to get to know the babe. You understand? Everyone is busy, right? I'm busy, I have work to do, I'm busy
trying to make that money.
Trying to make money and stuff, right? So I think that's number one factor. Time is a very, very serious factor about it. I think another factor would be that some guys just believe that some ladies are not approachable. You understand? So they just size up a lady, you know, from afar, and just believe, I don't think this girl is going to be approachable. Yeah.
She's not approachable, or she's not available.
More like she's not approachable. So approachable in the sense that, for example, let me give an example. You see a babe who takes herself out to an expensive restaurant, right? And you're just wondering if this girl can afford all these things. Do you understand? Really?
So are you saying that it's like could that be like a complex on the guy's part?
So not a complex. You know, I think generally guys want, or maybe I don't know if it's a Nigerian thing or an African thing, but guys want babes who sort of depend on them.
Needs them, yes.
Need them. Do you understand?
Okay.
A guy wants to feel like, he has a lady that depends on him, or that relies on him for one or two things. You understand? That someone he can be responsible for. Let me put it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have that feeling that, you know, this lady can actually afford everything she wants, you know, she's not going to depend on me or rely on me for anything, then you just, that's why I say she might not be approachable in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing about approach. Approachable. So it doesn't have to do with complex, so to speak. You may not really have a complex, right? But you just think, oh, if she's not going to depend on me, why why do I want to approach her? You get,
But let's flip the script in that sense. So let's say you have a daughter, you will train her and, you know, raise her to be someone who depends on you as daddy. So what if that's the case with those girls, with this, in the sense that they're unapproachable according to your view, because you think that they're taking care of themselves, but maybe there's still, maybe daddy's taking care of them, or someone else is taking care of them. That's totally fine.
Is daddy or sugar daddy? You have to be clear. You have to
Exactly, but you know, because we're raising girls to be, it's not like the girls of our mum's age. Do you get what I mean? We're raising girls to be, you know, very independent, and we're raising girls to actually not depend on a man for anything.
So I'm now thinking that, so is the word dependable, or is it just, you just want somebody
you can be responsible for?
You can be responsible for, where you feel needed. So you feel like she doesn't have it all figured out, and there's some sort of value you can add, or the man can add, either from a financial perspective or career perspective, or you know, anything to help her literally meet or hit her goals, isn't it?
Yeah, I think more of that. I think more of that actually. More of that actually. But you know, everything I've said is from a man's perspective. Which may actually be wrong.
Right.
Do you understand? So that's just a perspective, which may actually not be correct. Like you've said, many of the ladies now, do you understand?
So it's not a case of
parents and stuff. So it is only when you approach them, you then realize that,
it's actually not bad.
Exactly. You understand?
Not really.
But people are just deterred.
Okay, so when we talk about, when we look at the approachable, so that means the guy doesn't even go and have a conversation with her, because he feels like she's too much.
She's off limits.
She's off limits.
Correct.
Okay.
Because she's able to take care of herself. Because on the flip script, imagine having like a girl that expects you to, I thought we were past that, of a girl expecting you to buy her hair, take her out to restaurant. Like, don't you want a girl to take you out to restaurants sometimes, or say, don't worry, baby, I got this?
Definitely, I do. I would love that. But I mean, that can come later. Do you understand? That can actually come later. Obviously, if a girl wants to take me out to a restaurant,
who are you to?
Why not? The odds are that most likely I'll find a way to refund the money at a later time, or I'll find a way. Maybe I'll probably just insist and I'll pay. Even though she's the one that's told me to come out with her, right?
So do you believe in taking care in spoiling a girlfriend that literally she doesn't pay for anything, you pay for everything, when you go out you pay for all the stuff?
I do. I do.
So you believe that the guy should actually pick up the bills?
I think he should. And I think once in a while the babe should also just offer. Eventually you may not, do you understand? But you should actually just offer. You get
offer to pay,
even if it's a movie date. Movie dates are not even expensive. Or let's go out on a movie date. I'll take care of it, I'll pay for it.
So if you've been with someone for a couple months and they've never offered, is that a deal breaker for you?
To me, that's a red flag for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's a red flag.
Why?
It just shows the kind of person you probably. I mean, that's me. Probably just shows the kind of person you're gonna be. Do you understand? In the if we end up
in marriage,
having a serious relationship, and now end up in marriage. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I know of a friend. Do you understand? Who dated someone, right, and had this same issue. Just same issue, right? And it was a situation of he just kept complaining that I can afford it. I can take her anywhere she wants to go to. I can pay for anything she wants.
Shit.
Right? But I just want her to just make that effort. Just show some form of care, love. Just be like, yeah, don't worry, I'll pay for it this time. Let's go out. Let me pay for it. You understand? And it never happened. And he complained a couple of times, and after that, he ended the relationship.
Wow. Wow, so that's deep.
That's just an example.
That's deep.
But not all guys are like that.
Yeah, not all guys are like that.
Not all guys
and
are like that.
I would even ask, is that same energy transferred to marriage, in the sense that, so you'd want your wife to, you'd 100% take care of her, in the sense that she shouldn't work, she should.
Is that?
So I don't think it's the same.
Would you like to?
You don't think it's the same?
It's not the same.
Why?
I don't think it's the same. No, not working is not. I mean, I think you can equate it to what I just.
No, because
explained.
earlier you said about taking care of the woman, you want her to depend on you. But if we take that as well to marry, when you get married, would you expect that to still be the same, in the sense that you want her to depend on you financially?
So not.
And this is just opinions, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Just opinions.
So maybe not the word depend, because that word depend actually may be misinterpreted. Do you understand? Obviously, I want my wife to work. If she wants to work, she should even work. To be honest, that's what I think. She should actually work, right? And but at the end of the day, maybe my kind of person, I like being responsible for things. You understand? Okay. So even if she's working, maybe she wants to contribute to a few things, the minor things in the house. I want to do this, I want to do that. Yeah.
So you believe that as the guy, you would take care of the house?
Yeah, I think that's the responsibility.
You take care of the mortgage, you take care of the bills.
That's a man's responsibility.
And she can do DSTV.
Exactly.
So okay, let's go back to the previous question.
Internet. Okay. So maximum.
Internet, DSTV.
So approach. You talked about approach, and then you talked about time. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of guys are single, just because they are focused on doing all of that, and some of the girls are not approachable because it feels like they have everything all together, and the guy wants to feel like this girl needs me. So there's a place where I can fit in to actually help her and do stuff, right? Yes. Okay. And then we've also now talked about dependability, right? So I think when it comes to marriage, we don't necessarily look at couples being dependent, because that could be an element of codependency as well, right? So in marriage, what we promote is interdependency. Interdependency, which means, I'm dependent on you for certain things, and then you are dependent on me for certain things, and together we help each other.
Exactly.
Right? Because I have my weaknesses, and in my areas of weakness, you're probably stronger. So you help me in those areas, and then we help each other. So I help you with your weaknesses, you help me with my weaknesses, and together we grow and build together. Okay?
Ọpẹ́ ló yẹ mí, ojoojúmọ́ ni